You know him having his run for governor, but he hasn't stopped. He hasn't quit working for you guys, for the state, and to make us successful. Please welcome Kevin Reinke.
You know, if there were 3 words that we were going to start this conversation out with, what do you think Donald Trump would say? I say fight! 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 That's right. That's right. Do I need to tell anyone in this room that Lansing's messed up? No. How about Washington, D.C.? Is Washington, D.C. messed up?
Yes.
Yeah. Times are tough, right?
Yes.
And you'd never hear it from the media, but there's a different narrative, and I'm here to talk to you today. There's a path forward, and the path forward starts today right here in Oakland County with you. With you. See, Oakland County, we believe in faith, we believe in family, we believe in community, and you know what else we believe in? Hard work. Amen. Hard work. Amen. Each and every one of you understand that, and that's the key to our success. That's our path forward. Because you see, not everybody is as educated as you are. Not everybody understands what is at risk. And I'm going to give you a couple of examples of what is at risk. You ever heard of a guy by the name of John Kerry? Yeah. Did you hear his speech this week on the First Amendment?
Yes.
How about this? The First Amendment is not guaranteed. And if we are reelected, we need to change it because you can't hear the truth unless Democrats are in control. Do you believe that?
That's right.
Neither do I. So this election's not just about the First Amendment. How about the Second Amendment? Kamala, I'm a gun owner. Who's buying the Kamala Harris? Yeah, not. Okay? Mandatory buybacks. What did Joe Biden just do? He said that he wants to change the Second Amendment again.
Right.
A fundamental right. The First and the Second Amendment are 2 of the cornerstones of our Constitution. They are what make this state great, and we have to defeat that. We have to defeat it. I understand that all of you guys have higher bills, that you are suffering through a bad economy, despite what the press is telling you. And I'm going to tell you that what we need to do is elect people at every level of government,
Right.
to protect what's important to us. So that means Donald J. Trump for President of the United States. That means Mike Rogers for Senate. That means Tom Barrett for Congress. We have 2 great candidates in Michigan, O'Grady and Fink for the Supreme Court. Do not forget about them. Ackerman is a great judge that you can all rely on. We have to get involved in our school boards. We have to be at the libraries. We have to protect our fundamental rights because, candidly, folks, the left isn't going to do it. And every 4 years or every 2 years, we say this is the most important election of our lifetime. So you know what I'm going to say? This is the most important election of our lifetime. There's a way forward, and it starts with you folks, as I said previously. Here's what I don't understand about Michiganders, and we are tough. We have faced challenges in the past, and we've always come out stronger. But in the last election for president, there were 400,000 Michigan residents that were gun owners and Christians that didn't vote.
Yeah.
Okay? And I think it's really easy for everybody who is here to understand what's right and what's wrong. The challenge is we need to get outside of our echo chambers and we need to talk to people that we may not be comfortable talking to. We need to talk to our neighbors that chose not to vote. We need to talk to Democrats and union members and people on the left because you know what? Their groceries are up 20%. Their insurance is up. The cost of a house is now unaffordable. Inflation is the highest it's been since the Carter-Reagan election. They're willing to listen. We need to talk to Gen X, Gen Y, Gen Z, and millennials. And I am so proud of the people that brought their kids, that brought younger members to the Republican Party because the Republican Party is the party of the people. Donald Trump understands you, unlike Kamala Harris. I'm going to tell you one quick story, and then we'll get on to Corey Lewandowski. J.D. Vance was in Pennsylvania yesterday, and he stopped at a restaurant. And the restaurant wouldn't let him in, although they'd let Kamala in. Okay? And here's how classy J.D. was. And here's how classy the Trump team is. J.D. walked out in the parking lot. He said, don't be angry. The manager doesn't understand. We'll get this figured out. How about I buy everybody lunch? I'm going to leave you a big tip. And it's okay. Compare that to Kamala Harris, who went to the same restaurant. She got in, right? Well, here's the real story. She rented the restaurant. No patrons were allowed. They bussed in the visitors to make sure they were friendly for Kamala so they could have an event where people liked Kamala. Now, I don't know about you, but if you think Donald Trump is a little brassy, if you think Donald Trump can rub people wrong, I say that's a leader.
Right.
At least you know what you are getting. That man loves America. That man is counting on Michigan. That man is counting on you to go outside this echo chamber, to get those 400,000 people to vote. That man is counting on you to value your freedoms. That man is counting on you to bring Michigan, which is one of the most important states in this election, to Donald J. Trump, and to elect a conservative government for Michigan for you. I've got 3 kids, and I want to leave my 3 kids with a state that is freer, that is stronger, that has opportunity. I have 1 grandchild, and for you folks that have kids, I want the same thing that I want that you want. For our grandchildren, I want those same things for you. And the way forward is to not just be here, but to go out and work. That hard work, that spirit of Michigan that makes Michigan special is what we need you to leave here with today.